This woman definitely looks like Jennifer Lopez, but it's not. Janice Garay is a Houston-based bodybuilder, and she's breaking the internet because she looks like an exact replica of J-Lo. She has more than 136,000 followers on Instagram, and that's increasing drastically each day.
A local bodybuilder says she is stunned by the sudden attention she is receiving after someone noticed how much she looks like Jennifer Lopez. 28-year-old Janice Garay regularly posts pictures of herself on Instagram after her workouts, and it has several followers doing a double take over the resemblance.
I was just like, no, I'm not J-Lo, I'm Jay from Houston. It never really crossed my mind. I mean, I've been getting called J-Lo since middle school, but it wasn't to this extreme to where like the whole world is saying I look like J-Lo.
Well, Garay says she is a big fan of Jenny from the block, calling her an inspiration, hopes to meet her one day, but until then, she is preparing for her ultimate goal to be named Miss Figure Olympia.
Finally, an Instagram user is getting a lot of love, but don't be fooled by this woman who is not Jenny from the block. Meet 28-year-old Janice Garay. She lives in Houston and has more than 130,000 followers. Garay, who's a fitness buff, has posted dozens of photos, and people are amazed at her striking resemblance to J-Lo.
I mean, I've been getting called J-Lo since middle school, but it wasn't to this extreme to where like the whole world is saying I look like J-Lo.
Garay says she hopes to someday meet the real Jennifer Lopez.
Bodybuilder, say that 100 times really fast, says she's stunned by the sudden attention she's receiving after someone noticed how much she looks like Jennifer Lopez, and she does. Take a look, you be the judge. Janice Garay posts pictures of herself on Instagram after her workouts. She recently racked up thousands of followers after someone noticed the resemblance.
I was just like, no, I'm not J-Lo, I'm Jay from Houston. It never really crossed my mind. I mean, I've been getting called J-Lo since middle school, but it wasn't to this extreme to where like the whole world is saying I look like J-Lo.
Jenny from the H block, right,
Yeah,
Corey?
Jenny from the H block.
So Gray. Okay, is it Gary or Gray? So, okay.
It's Garay.
Gray says she's a big fan of the singer and actress and hopes to meet her one day. Wow.
My goodness.
She's pretty. She's very pretty, regardless of what you think, right?
Absolutely.
A Houston woman is turning heads because she looks just like Jennifer Lopez. Check her out. See for yourself. This is Janice Garay, a fitness competitor whose resemblance to J-Lo has won her tens of thousands of followers on Instagram. Now, Janice wrote, "So what you guys are telling me is that everybody has a twin and J-Lo happens to be mine? I'll take it." Ma'am, yes, you can take it.
Tell me about the first time that you noticed this resemblance to J-Lo. Did somebody tell you? Did you see it yourself? How did that go?
My pictures, this started about a month ago, and apparently my pictures were just being shown on the Explore page on Instagram, and it was just normal selfies that I take in my restroom, and people were just assuming that I was Jennifer Lopez, and people commented on my pictures like, "Are you J-Lo?" I'm like, "No, I'm Jay from Houston."
And so you racked up 134,000 Instagram followers in just a month?
I did. I gained almost 100,000 followers.
And that was mostly from the Explore page on Instagram?
Yes.
So recently you have been in the media a lot. How has that, like other outlets are taking notice of your likeness and your resemblance to her.
Yes.
How has that kind of impacted your life? What's that experience been
It's
like?
been pretty crazy. I never expected it to go this extreme, but it's an amazing feeling.
So from looking at your pictures, I felt like the biggest thing that popped as J-Lo to me was the cheekbones.
The cheekbones.
How much contouring do you have to do? Like, how much of it is kind of lighting and makeup? And
I mean, I would say it would probably be the makeup. I don't do too much contouring, just a little bit.
you're naturally blessed
Just
with that.
naturally, just because I'm in the gym, so I don't want to like overdo it, and that's why my hair's always up in a bun, because I don't like my hair in my face when I work out. So.
Do people recognize you in person? Have you been mistaken for her?
In person, when I was in LA about a couple weeks ago, there was actually a guy that actually told me, "Hey, you look like Jennifer Lopez." And it was just funny because that's when everything had started. But yeah, I get told that.
Now, the one difference with J-Lo is you're noticeably more jacked. Tell us about your fitness regimen, and I heard you're a fitness competitor.
Yes, I am a figure competitor. I started competing about a year and a half ago. So that's exactly what I do right now, and my main goal right now is to be Miss Figure Olympia.
Can we get a flex for the camera?
Sure.
So sometimes people get all of this attention and they kind of view it as a burden and it's kind of overwhelming. How has the experience been for you? Have you enjoyed it?
I mean, I've enjoyed it, and then of course it gets overwhelming at times, especially my last week of getting ready for my competition that I had in LA. It was just a lot for me. I just felt like there was just so much going on. But now that my competition's over, I just feel more calm and relaxed.
What kind of opportunities has this led to for you?
I've been getting several emails from companies that want to sponsor me, and so it's been pretty awesome.
Now, some people get compared to these celebrities, and the twist and the funny thing is that they don't actually like the celebrity, or they kind of find them annoying, or it's a politician that they have different views than. How do you feel about J-Lo? Is it flattering to you?
It is, just because she is my idol. She's somebody that I looked up to since I was a little girl, so it is flattering.
And the Instagram name Jay from Houston.
Jay from Houston. That's just I've been called Jay since middle school, so it just kind of stuck with me. And then, I live in Houston, so I just kind of figured Jay from Houston, and it just stayed like that.
And did you have that before this whole thing erupted, or did you
kind
of base
I've had it for years.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it's not a direct take of Jenny from the Block.
No, not Jenny from the Block.
Oh, okay. Because that's what we all assume.
Yeah.
What's your favorite J-Lo song or movie?
Oh, J-Lo's song would have to be Love Don't Cost a Thing.
They say everyone has a twin, and for superstar Jennifer Lopez, her twin might just be this single mom in Houston, a 28-year-old bodybuilder, Janice Garay. The resemblance between the two is uncanny, and the internet has noticed. Thanks to social media selfies, Janice, or Jay from Houston as she's known on Instagram, already has 130,000 followers on Instagram and counting.
And I was just taking, normal selfies in my restroom, and people were like, "Are you J-Lo?" Because people thought she was getting fit for a movie or something, but I'm like, no, I'm Jay from Houston, not J-Lo.
Her pics have even shown up in magazines overseas. Does looking like J-Lo have a downside?
I wouldn't say there's any drawback. I mean, it's flattering to get compared to somebody that you look up to. She's been my idol since I was a little girl. So it's a good feeling.
Because I love a challenge, and because I am a professional.
So what does Janice hope to do with all this newly found fame?
I want the world to see me for me, who I am, and not, J-Lo's twin.
Let's get out of here.
And what would J-Lo herself think about having a twin? Well, one thing's for sure, if J-Lo ever needs a stunt double, she knows who to call.